Hello to everybody. Good morning, good evening, based on where you are. We'll be joining you in just a few moments here. I've still got some folks coming in, it looks like. Pin video. So don't forget to pin your video, mute, and turn off your, pin video, turn off video, and mute. I think I got them all. I'm going to start in 1 more minute. All right, I think we can get started. So we've got that pinned. Welcome. Today we're just going through some Vinyasa practice for a little more peace in our day. I'm suggesting that you have one block and one blanket today, or something that can work as a block and a blanket, like mine here. All right. So we're going to start today standing. Bringing our hands to the heart center. And in a great effort to find a little more peace, we'll practice the peace mantra together. We'll start with Om. Let's take a big exhale together. And an inhale. And exhale Om. Om. Join me in the peace mantra if you know it. Otherwise, just feel the vibration. Om Sahina Bhavatu Sahina Bhunaktu Saviryam Bharvavahe Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Set your intention for where you'd like peace to go in your life, or direct it towards someone who may need some peace today. Whatever your intention is, your practice will feed that intention. It always works. That's the magic of your yoga practice. All right, and then opening the eyes, releasing the hands. I'm going to step back just a little bit as we're going to be lifting our arms and coming to our toes in just a few moments. But we're going to start by just lifting the arms up, taking a big inhale in. And exhale, ha, opening the mouth. Ha. Good, inhale. Ha. 2 more. Breathing in through the nose, releasing tension around the heart. Ha. 1 more. Ha. Now, let's add our volcano to that. Volcano lifting of the heels, volcano pose. So we're going to take the heels up as the arms lift, eyes go up, and the chin stays close to the throat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, highing down. Heels come down very slow. Inhale. Lift your heels as high as you can. Turn your eyes up. Chin stays in. Exhale. Good. Try 3 more. Inhale. Eyes try to go up. Maybe you can even close your eyes. Exhale. Try closing your eyes on the last 2. Inhale, heels up. It's tricky. One more. Breathe in, reach up. Eyes up or eyes closed. Very nice. All right, we're coming to the front of our mat. Inhale, lift the arms without the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, stick your bottom out for a forward fold. Gentle forward fold. Shake the head. Taking 5 breaths here. Start to make your way into Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction in the throat on the inhale and the exhale. 2 more breaths. My mantra is about 6, inhaling for the approximate count of 6, exhaling for the same. Good. Now walk your hands forward or use your block. Inhale, lift up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Constriction in the throat. Exhale, Uttanasana. 2 more. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. 1 more. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Shake out the head. And we're thinking about peace in our postures. Often to me that looks like, or it feels like, surrendering. So I like to ask myself, if I'm trying to find more peace in my asana practice, where can I surrender? Where am I holding on too tightly? Take 1 more breath. Maybe your legs start to straighten a little. Inhale, just lift the head, Utthita. Exhale, walk your feet back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Then one knee and then the other. Bicycling your legs. Ujjayi is the breath. Take 1 more breath here. I want you to bend your knee, left knee, deeply. Take your right hand towards your left foot, inner or outer, and then lower down the left foot. See if you can look under the left arm. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Let it be allowed, Ujjayi, to start. Inhale. Exhale 5. And bring the right hand forward. Stretch out your legs 1 more time. And then bend the right knee, taking your left hand for the outside of the right leg. Looking under the right arm, try to lower the right heel. Gazing in one place with unattached awareness. This is breath 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Breathing like we've got all day long to do it. 4. One more breath, keep pushing with your right hand. If you're tired, you can lower the knees to the floor, still doing this with your knees down. Last breath. And bring the left hand forward. Looking forward, lower the knees. You might like to use your block for this, if you would. Gate pose sequence. We're going to take our right hand to the block. Left foot goes long. My toes turn away from the body. Reach the left arm up and all the way over the head. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Gazing in front of you. 2. Are your shoulders riding up towards your ears? 3. There's, of course, the essential parts of this posture that need to be active, like your left leg, Mula Bandha. Right leg is active. Where could you soften in your upper back a little bit? Last breath. And release the pose. Take the other side. So now my block is going to go out in a line from my left knee, turning the right toes away from me. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, taking it over the ear. Unless my shoulder feels very tight, I can always bring my hand behind my back. Exhale 1. Sometimes I focus on finding peace with my drishti. No pun intended, focus, drishti. But I soften my eyes. I smile. If you smile with your mouth, it's bound to be infectious. You'll start smiling with your eyes. Contagious. One more breath. And then bring the hand back and bring your hands down for cat-cow. Now you might have heard me say this before, but if your wrists bother you with a deep flexion here, you can take your hands in front of your shoulders. Give yourself not quite a deep crease here. Release some of that flexion. Otherwise, the wrists are under the shoulders and knees are under the hips. You're going to drop the belly and inhale, lift the head at the same time, gazing between the eyebrows to that which is always peaceful. Ajna chakra. Exhale, round the spine, gaze into the navel, all the way down into Swadhisthana chakra. Inhale, drop the belly, look up between the eyes. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the head. Exhale. Tongue's just behind the teeth, top teeth. Inhale. Exhale. Now tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shake out your head. Bring your elbows out to the sides, back towards the feet, and then straighten the arms. So you're engaging your side body, your serratus, your lats. Brings more peace to the shoulders that way. On the next inhale, let's step to the front of the mat slowly, maybe even with straight legs. Look ahead a bit. Exhale, forward fold. Feet come together. Outer edges of the feet, though, are parallel to the edge of the mat. So that means your heels are apart. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms out to the sides and up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Surya Namaskar C. 5 rounds. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze into the navel. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank. You can also just swing through here. You don't have to join me in knees, chest, and chin. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. If you swung through, go right to down dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, cross the thumbs. Lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift the heart. Here we go. Exhale, forward fold, right side. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left. Inhale, Palakasana. Knees, chest, and chin. Bhujangasana. Adho Mukha. Right foot. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Remembering your intention. Inhale. Left forward. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right back. Exhale, left back. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left side. Exhale. Inhale, left back. Exhale, right back. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Next round, we're going to start with the right one. I'll just say the inhale, exhale. Exhale, forward fold. In. X. In. X. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. In. Exhale. In. X. In. X. In, left foot forward. Exhale right now. What about the next one? Inhale. What if you just did it on your own? Right, right, left, left. If you need to follow by visually, I'm doing it with you. Don't forget the left side. Count your breaths. Are they 4, 5, or 6? Try to keep them equal. Breathing deeply. Samastitihi, Tadasana pose in a position that means ready for action. Take one more breath. And let's bend the knees for Surya Namaskar B. Remember, in Surya B, we add on Warrior 1. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift head. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to the back of your mat. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we're going to add in Warrior 1. Right foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale. You can go right to down dog, or you can swing through, or take Chaturanga. Urdhva, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Urdhva, Adho Mukha. Let's take 5 breaths together in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Keep lifting your tail. 3. 4th breath. 5th breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Walk or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, just lift the head. Exhale, lovely forward fold, very peaceful. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. All right, ready for 2 more of those. Exhale, bend the knees. They'll prepare us well for our standing poses. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Chaturanga or variation. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale right away. Take Virabhadrasana 1. Let it be a nice big open square one. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, 5 breaths. Inhale. You might notice your breath is a little faster now. See if you can slow it down. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lovely fold again. Shake out your head, relax your jaw. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. All right, you think you've got it? Let's see if you can, I'll just say the inhale and the exhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. And we'll meet each other in downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Breathe in. Out. 2 more. Breathing in. And exhaling. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Make your way forward. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, let's hang here a little longer. See if you can put your hands on the insides of your elbows and dangle your head in between, making a window for your head. 5 breaths here, stretching the hamstrings, preparing us for some wonderfully peaceful standing poses. Have you ever tried to go into, say, Trikonasana or side angle pose, parsva konasana before your sun salutations? It doesn't feel so peaceful, right? They prepare you for the standing poses, those Surya Namaskaras, to bring a little more peace. What's a day like without yoga practice at all? Not very peaceful, right? Now, hands down, bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. 5 breaths. Open your palms facing forward. Thumbs roll out and back. Shoulders are down. Be the picture of peace. So if someone were to walk right in front of you, they say, wow, you look so peaceful. Let that outer look be your inner feeling. Letting the outer pose reflect the inner pose. A position of peace. Take 2 more breaths with me. 1 more breath. Nicely done. Inhale, reach the arms up, opening the eyes. Exhale, you can bend your knees, stick your bottom out, forward fold, or keep your legs straight. Transitioning to a sequence of warrior 1 to warrior 2. Inhale, just lift the head. Walk, step, or jump back. Chaturanga if you'd like. Inhale to Urdhva. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Virabhadrasana 1, right foot, 5 breaths. Find a nice square open, warrior 1. Arms can be up. They can be here. They can be here. 5 breaths. Keep lifting the heart. Eyes lift. One of the greatest ways I find peace in my practice is by just offering up each pose. Offering it up to something higher, something bigger than the small self. Making each posture an offering. Today I'm offering it to peace in my family, peace in this wonderful community joining me today. Peace in a bigger community. And then let's move into warrior two. So step the left foot back. Find a line between the right heel and the arch of the back foot. Pull the energy together, and when you feel like your legs are very active in the correct position, we're going to extend the arms. Turn your gaze over the right middle finger. Lifting the torso a little taller. So if I get really serious about this pose, I start to notice that my lips purse and my brow furrows, and I get very serious. I'm gonna keep it a little lighter today. Try to remember to smile. Take one more breath. And reach your right arm further forward. Right hand comes down to the outside of the right foot. Left hand comes down. Left heel turns high. See if you can step the right foot back. This is true peace, right? Don't slide on the mat, making it landfill. And keep the right foot up and lift it back. Maybe you don't even have to take it to the floor. And make your transition. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Were you able to do that without taking the foot to the floor the whole time? Inhale, left foot steps forward. Right foot is open. The right toes are pointing to about 1 o'clock. Square the hips. Set your base first. Set your roots firmly so you can rise gracefully and peacefully. Count your breaths on the inhale and the exhale, trying to make them even. I have 2 more to go. Right hip pulling forward, left hip coming back. Right glute is soft, left glute is active. And warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Stepping the right foot back a little bit further. See if you can start to get this left thigh to cooperate and become parallel to the floor. Extend the arms. Maybe you want to stretch your arms back, turn your palms back a moment to get a little more space in the collarbones, and then find your peaceful pose. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. 3rd breath. Notice where you're holding tension. My shoulders started to rise, so I went, ooh, lower the shoulders. Take 1 more breath with me. Nicely done. Release. Left hand down, right heel goes high. Here's the trick. See if you can lift it without making a sound. Left leg high. Coming to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, try not to take the left foot down. There we go. 5 breaths. Inhale. You can always come to child's pose. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. 3rd breath. 4th. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Make your way to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Straight legs if you can. Inhale, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Let's spend 3 breaths. This time turn your pinky fingers down, thumbs forward and slightly up. That'll help you roll the shoulders down, pull the ribs in, chins towards the throat. Picture of strong peace. Take 1 more breath. Next, we're moving into Virabhadrasana 1 to 2 to parsva konasana, side angle pose. So inhale, lift the arms. Utthita Hastasana, eyes go up, but you don't have to lift your chin. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can do this time. This forward fold with the legs a little straighter, gaze into the navel. Inhale, look to the third eye, just lift the head a bit. Exhale, walk, step, or jump. Inhale. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1, right foot. Set your roots, rise from the roots, lift up. 5 breaths in each posture. Focusing on a peaceful breath, peaceful mind, peaceful body. Right hip rolls back, left hip rolls forward. One more breath. Back to Virabhadrasana 2. Step the left foot back further. Extend your arms. Turn your gaze over the right arm. How could you make this a little more peaceful? Side angle pose, option 1, right arm to thigh, left arm to sky. Option 2, hand down on the inside or the outside. Arm can be straight up or over the ear, or you can bind. Right hand's going to grab a hold of the left wrist, if possible, or use a strap. One more breath. Good. Now let's take the right hand down to the floor on the inside of the right leg. Option 2, step it back, walk back to Chaturanga or Adho Mukha, or take a little koundinyasana and jump it back. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths here. 1. 2. Left foot goes forward, Virabhadrasana 1, right toes open, 1 o'clock. Reach high, spread your toes, lift the arches of the feet, engage Mula Bandha, pull the belly in and up towards the heart. Remember, there's an internal spiral of both thighs, activating the lower body so the upper body can be peaceful. Keep the lift through the side body so your shoulders don't rise to your ears. Try to lift the arms from the lats, the serratus, from the area around the ribs. Virabhadrasana 2, make it graceful. You want to step it back a little further, maybe this time a little longer space between the legs. Open and find your pose. Activate the feet. You might have seen my left arch get higher. Spread the toes, lift the arches. You've got some Padabandha here going on. Foot energy lock. Extend the arms out in both directions. So they're not just surrendering and loosey-goosey. They're surrendering, but they're extending the energy from the lower realms out through the fingers, sending peace out through each fingertip. And parsva konasana, option 1, option 2, option 3, right? Maybe you want to take a bind. Make sure the One that you choose is peaceful for you and that your breath can still maintain the count that you started with today. Take one more breath. And we're going to turn our right heel high, left arm under left leg. Option to start from here, stepping the left foot back to down dog or chaturanga or knees, chest and chin, or lift the leg, bring yourself into koundinyasana and jump it back, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here. This is the 3rd breath. 4th breath. 5th breath. This time, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, jump. Inhale, straighten legs. Exhale, forward fold. Hang here. Take one more breath. Bend the knees. Inhale, utkatasana. Exhale, have a seat. Breathe in deeply. We're going to twist to the right. Exhale, twist to your right. So the left arm comes all the way over the thigh, not just the knee. Try not to lay on your thigh. Lift away, look down and notice your knees. Is your left one jutting forward? Pull it back. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now lift the left foot off of the floor and step it back to a high lunge. Right, you can stay here. You can use your block and put it under your left hand and lift here. If you want to take a bind, you can take a bind. We're here for 8 breaths, a little longer. It's sometimes easier to catch the bind by lowering the knee and then lifting it. How can you be peaceful? Think peaceful thoughts. Remember your intention. Come back to the peaceful breath. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Now we're going to look forward and you have a choice. So you can step the foot back, take your transition, or you can bring your hands on the outside. Take a little side koundinyasana today. I like to sometimes take my head to the floor as I'm trying this and then lift the head later. And then take it back, careful, downward facing dog. Just a little playfulness here. One more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, make your way. Lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. We took 2 breaths. And the transition before this, let's do the same. Now bend the knees. Utkatasana. Exhale, have a seat. Try to get nice and low, lifting the heart. Take your right arm on the outside of the left thigh, hands to the heart. You can even put your left fist into the palm of the right hand. You want space between the thigh and the ribs. Set your gaze in one place, unattached awareness. Just witnessing. Take 2 more breaths with me. Notice if one knee is jutting forward. And looking forward, step your right foot back. Careful, careful, careful. You can lower the right knee if you'd like. You can take the right hand to your block, low, medium, high octane. You can take a bind. Like I said before, sometimes it's easier to lower the right knee to catch the bind. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then bringing yourself forward, option to step it back, make your transition, or walk both hands on the outside of the left leg. You can sit on your hip, on your elbow. Put your hip on your elbow. You can even lower the head to the floor or lift it, right? Play with it a little bit. Take something that's peaceful for you, step it back. You can take chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or just rest in downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Feel free to rest in child's pose if you'd rather. Long arms, reaching tail, heels extending towards the floor. Hands active. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, make your way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, rest with me in Samastitihi. Ready for a little more action. We'll practice Ardha Chandrasana, Virabhadrasana 1 to 2 to half moon. So if you need your block for that, make sure you have your block at the front of the mat. No Utkatasana to start. Inhale, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, Chaturanga or variation. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, so we'll take warrior 2 to half moon. Open the back foot. Find Virabhadrasana 2. Feels pretty peaceful after that twisted lunge. The Sikachar always says, the son of Krishnamacharya, don't think about how far you have to go. Think about how far you've come. From here to the goal. And then right hand comes down, right in front of right foot. Goes 1 giant step again in front of the right foot. And then you take it right. So you could have your block. You could step your left foot forward in a few hops or take it all the way up, straightening the right leg. Open the left hip, stop and breathe. So you can use your block or not. The right hand is slightly to the right of the shoulder. It's not directly under the shoulder. Left foot is active. Turn your gaze high. Option to bind. Where can you make this peaceful? Would it be more peaceful for you to try this posture on the floor, knee down? 3 more breaths. Full, slow 8 breaths. Take 1 more breath. And release the pose any way you'd like. Koundinyasana, jump. 3-legged down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot in between the hands, open the right foot. It's just 5 breaths in Virabhadrasana 2. And then 8 in Ardha Chandrasana. This is preparing the legs, the hips, the focus, the intention, the peace. One more breath. Ready for a long half moon? Remember, we can do this on the floor. Left knee would come down, right leg lifts. Left hand goes once, twice, and then over to the left in a giant step. Inhale, come up. Right. Very nice. Open your right hip. Don't let it be closed towards the floor. Keep it open. Or you want to stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Open the right arm, gazing up. Maybe you take a bind. Smile. Remember your intention. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. That's breath 2. 3. The longer we stay, the more peaceful we become. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release the hand. Change it any way you'd like. Up, drop it, up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two more breaths. 1 more breath. Walk the feet halfway forward. Walk the hands back to the feet. Hang here a moment. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Bend the knees. Take your hands to your hips and come up with a straight back. Really nice straight back. All right. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Or Ardha Padmasana. So we're going to put our weight into the left foot, bending the right knee. Open the right hip. Option to stay here, here, but not on the knee. Never putting the foot on the knee. Or you can cross the right foot in front, hands to the heart. This is the most peaceful tree you've ever seen. Become that tree. Let your inner pose of peace become your outer pose this time. Feel free to gaze down to the floor, easiest drishti. Feel free to look forward to a point in front of you, not moving, or up to the point between the ceiling and the wall. Move your arms as you wish. Become a peaceful, flowing tree. Challenge yourself a little bit. Peace sometimes comes to us because we know we can make it through the tough stuff, through the flows, the ebbs and the flows. Take 2 more breaths here. And release the pose. All right, let's try the other side. Taking it out. So right foot is active. Mula Bandha is engaged. Belly in and up towards the heart. Chin is in towards the throat. Little Jalandhara going on. Bend the left knee. Unless you're going to take some back bend, then you'd lift it. Open. Now, bring the foot up, 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 anywhere you'd like. Maybe to a half lotus. Right? Think about the most peaceful tree you've seen in your life. Be that tree. Ujjayi breath in and out, soft gaze, gentle focus, peaceful tree. Take 3 more breaths with me. Trees last a long time. Stay rooted a long time. 1 more breath. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and let the leg go. Right, you probably need some stretching out of the hips. I have just the thing in mind. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head. And then exhale, lower your knees to the floor. And I'm gonna move off the mat so it'll be easier to see my legs with my black pants on. All right, so from here, I'm gonna face you as well. I'm gonna take my hips over to the left and take the right leg on top. Ardha Matsyendrasana. We're going to be taking this into Gomukhasana eventually. So if you would like to have a block handy for Gomukhasana, you can grab a block. So from here, we want to find the right hip down and the left hip down. We don't want to be sitting on the left heel. Find something that feels comfortable for you. Lifting the heart. You're probably feeling a good stretch of your right hip. Option 1, wrap the left arm around, right hand behind. Option 2, arm all the way over. Option 3, wrap the arm underneath. Grab the hold of the right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist your belly right, ribs right, heart right, head right. Just 5 breaths. Breath 2. Breath 3. Fourth breath. Fifth breath. Inhale, head comes forward, shoulders, rest the body. Now we're going to place our right knee on top of the left knee, stacking them. You might have to lift your bottom to do that. And equidistant hips. So if you're using a block, the block's going to go horizontal under the bottom. Gives you a nice lift. Helps to give you a little space here. Reach your right arm out to the right, thumb facing down, palm back, bend the right elbow, walk it up the spine. You don't need a strap. You can use one, but you don't have to have one. You can grab a hold of your t-shirt, reach your left arm forward, inhale up and back. Lean your head against the left arm. Close the eyes, or you can open the eyes and turn your eyes up. Now there's a lot going on in this pose. What could you soften? Where could you find some peace? Is your breath fast? Could you slow it down? Let's take 2 more breaths. Staying in this posture a little longer. 1 more. Really reap the benefit from staying a little longer in Gomukhasana. And release the pose. All right, so come out any way you'd like. Even if you'd like to put your hands down, put your crown of your head down, change your legs that way, you can. Or you can just lean forward, come up and turn to the left. Keep turning. Right leg under, left leg on top. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Remember the options that I shared last time. Right arm wraps around, left hand's behind you, lengthen the spine. Twist your belly left, ribs left, heart left, or arm on the outside, or take a bind as you wish. If you're taking a bind, go slow. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Keep trying to bring the right knee down. 3. 4th breath. 5th breath. Inhale, the head comes forward, shoulders rest of body. Okay, so maybe you're going to need a block for this too. You would put it horizontal, taking the left knee now on top of the right knee. My right leg was really close to my hip, so I have to press it away a little bit to find some equidistance between the heels and the hips. I'm gonna sit up on a block today. That feels really nice. Gives me a little more space for the hips. So the left leg is on top, left arm's going to reach out, palm facing back. Bend the elbow, walk the hand up the spine. Reach your right arm back, casual reach today. Lift the heart. Head comes against the right hand, right arm. Five more breaths. Four more breaths. Three more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And release. If you're using a block, remove the block. And come back with me to the block, to the mat. So we're going to start today in table. Option to extend your legs forward. Reverse table. We're going to actually, at the beginning, open our chest a little bit more. Take your hands, interlace your fingers, palms are facing your back. You're going to turn the hands down towards the floor. That's optional, okay? It's a big stretch, very big stretch. Optional to turn the hands down. Otherwise, just put the hands down facing back or towards your bottom. Great. Lift your heart. You could stay here the whole time. It's an intense opening if your palms are down. Option to lift the bottom. With your hands in this position or not, your choice, right? So you're lifting the bottom. There you go. Imagining you're squeezing a block between the thighs. Option to stay here for the next 5 breaths or extend the legs. Head can be back or chin can be at throat. Again, palms can be down or hands can be back. You can also take this on your forearms. So if it's too much for the wrists right now, you could take your forearms down. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release the arms, shaking out the wrists. All right, preparing for a little bit of neutralizing. We're going to take the hands facing out, drop the knees left and right, just rocking on the glutes. We're going to practice Salamba Sarvangasana today, shoulder stand for 3 minutes. Or option bottom on a block. If you'd rather take your legs up the wall, Nothing stopping you. If that's going to bring you more peace today, try that. All right. So, legs up the wall or bottom on the block. Looks like this. Very peaceful. But we don't want to get all loosey-goosey in the legs. We want to keep them active. All right. Or rolling your blanket so it can be under your spine. Not in a round roll, but I'll show you. If you have a blanket like this, or some kind of blanket, roll any fringy part on the inside so it won't bother you. You want the blanket to be just a little bit of a lift, not very, very thick. Let's place it under the spine. And the head is hanging off. Chin is towards the throat. Shoulder blades are together. Bring the feet behind the head, shimmying the shoulders together. From here, take anything you'd like, lift high. You can take a Padmasana. You can lift the legs, play with them, heels in, toes out. Maybe a little bound angle pose. Make sure your thumb is near your index finger. Your elbows are close to the side body. One leg opens, play with it a little bit. Find some peace in this pose. Make sure you don't turn your head right or left as you're practicing this posture. You want to spend some more time in Halasana. If you want to come out before our 3 minutes, make sure you take your feet behind you and then roll out gently. I'll come up to watch the time. We have 1 more minute. See if you can find some peace in the pose that you've chosen. Last 20 seconds. And then if you're in the full shoulder stand, bring your feet behind your head, roll out slowly. If your legs are on the wall, please bend your knees in, roll to your side. If your bottom's on the block, soles of the feet on the floor. And will everybody roll to the side and come up to a seat. You have the option of taking the restorative version of Matsyasana, so that your blanket would roll over at about a quarter at the top. And here is the modified version, crown of the head to the floor, a little more restorative version today. Otherwise, maybe you want to try the Padmasana version today. Crossing one leg on top, the other leg, elbows down, lifting your heart, walking your hands forward, crown of the head on the floor, holding on to the big toes. Or regular standard Matsyasana, elbows down, lift your torso, walk your elbows forward, crown of the head on the floor. From here you can stay, or you can lift your legs and lift your hands, lift your arms, 45 degrees each. Take 5 more breaths. That's 1, 2, 3, 4th breath, 5th breath, Gently make your way out and rest on the floor, separating your feet from one another, separating your arms from the side body. Take a big breath in through the nose, breathing out ha as you exhale. One more. Shavasana. Lift your head, pull the chin towards the throat. Shoulder blades are together on your back. Chest is lifted a little. Tailbone is long. Low back is long. Lower the eyelids or close your eyes. And think about the practice today. When did you feel the most peaceful? Maybe it's now. Take that feeling of peace and spread it throughout your whole body. Start at the top of the head and let it just permeate the right side, the left side, the upper body, the lower body. Does peace feel heavy or does it feel light? Does it have a color associated to it? A texture? Allow yourself to float in this peace. The rest of this practice, and maybe longer. Staying in the cloud of peace. So everything you do today or this evening is done through the filter of peace. All of the senses perceive this peace. Eating peaceful food, thinking of ahimsa, non-harming, speaking peaceful words, expressing yourself peacefully, seeing peace, hearing peacefully, listening peacefully. Moving peacefully. How will you share this peace? With whom will you share it? How will it feel to share it? The more you share the peace, the more you progress in your practice, the more peace you'll receive. It's a constant circle. Karma, giving and taking of peace. You're welcome to stay longer in your Shavasana or to come out slowly, stretching the body and rolling to your right side. You can stay in your Shavasana if you have time in your day or evening. If you decided to roll to your side body, bring yourself to a seat, hands to the heart center. You decide to stay laying down, bring one hand to the heart, the other on top. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Breathe in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti. Please stay as long as you can in your Shavasana. Don't cut it short. Go back to it if you want.